Hey guys, Alex or AfterPot here, and today this video is going to be us bullying silvers.
But wait, AfterPot, is this cyberbullying like me?
To that I say yes, viewer. It is damn mean, but we are still going to fucking do it. As you might understand from the title, we are going to be using XM only in silver. But you might be wondering,
How are you playing with silvers with the Gold Nova account? Scam, dislike, haha, retard.
well, but dear viewer, we are going to pull something out of my bag and do what I like to call smurfing. But before we get into the comp game, I'm going to shout out Hunyanye, right, it's Hunyanye, for the video idea, and also rip off his video. Take it away, Hunyanye.
For only $2,000 you can get yourself this sweet baby, and I guess I do say that in every videos now, but it feels like once more this weapon is underrated. In fact, it's really powerful if between the right hands. And here's a mandatory reminder to subscribe and click on the bell if you like those videos and would like to see more. Here's a couple of things to know about the XM1404, and then we'll jump right into a game. It stores 7 bullets in the magazines, and it fires 6 pellets at once. Now, what's a pellet, you may ask? Well, it's one of those projectiles that you're firing. If you exclude the pistols, only the AUG, the SG, and the snipers have a better armor penetration. It penetrates more than an AK or an M4. Even though it's a shotgun, you can use it for mid-range fights, and lastly, it has a defined spray pattern. And if you manage to always shoot while perfectly standing still in the perfect conditions, the impact will always look like this. Since a recent update, the spread from a shotgun isn't random anymore. So what does it mean? Well, since it's always going to be the same, you can easily predict in which situations you can take the most out of it. And thanks to this, at this range, I can hit a one-shot. I mean, you're not really surprised, but I can do it from this range, at this range as well, even from here. Now, what about this one? Can I hit a perfect shot from this range? Well, yes, I can. Next one, and this one is gonna be your turn. Can I hit a one-shot from this range? You have 3 seconds. And I'm just gonna say that 3 seconds is enough time to drop a like, just saying. Well, yes, I can. Alright, and let's go for one last. Can I hit the perfect shot from this range? Again, yes I can, and that was something I was really not aware of before doing some researches. Here's a small tip though, at this range, and since the pellets will spread a little bit more, you want to aim at the neck in order to maximize the damages. And starting from there, it does become unreliable. Now again, we were talking about the perfect scenario when you are not moving, he's not moving, and you are hitting the perfect shot. Like, the perfect scenario is when you are having literally no inaccuracy at all. Now I'm in game, let's see how it translates. Well, from this range, I'm fairly confident I'm gonna kill the guy in one shot. From this range as well, but I will need to hit the headshots. From this range, it becomes a bit more unsure, and from this range, hold on, there you go. From this range, it will take eventually 2 shots, and from this range, it's actually inefficient to fight. So you wanna go back to cover, and make sure you will pick up the fight when it will be more appropriate. But it's also a money maker. I mean, I had 5 frags, $900 per frag. The weapon costs 2,000, so you know, it's very worth it in the end.
Thank you again, Hunyanye. I think that's how you say it. I still can't figure it out. For giving us general knowledge of the gun. So now let's get off our lazy ass and actually go into a game. Why am I acting like I'm recording this during the game when it's clearly after? Clear things to know before we get into this video. I was talking in Discord with people in all the clips, but for some reason ShadowPlay didn't pick it up. And because I'm in a self-put time crunch, I'm going to just ignore all that and not re-record this. Oh, and I fixed my mic for the last clip, but I sounded atrocious, so I muted it, and now onto the clips. Over here, you can see that I picked a long-range fight with the XM, got my kill stolen. Good placement. Over here I sped up the clip to where I want to be, and I wanted to show you guys how knowing where people are and like actually killing them are 2 different things. Like over here, I completely whiffed on that. This one is to show my good awareness but horrible skill level. And while these clips are going on, I just wanted to state that the XM on Nuke is not the best weapon, especially when you're on T side. For a weapon that is at best good for mid range, This map being a big map doesn't really help with anything, especially when the XM is more of a CT weapon, because you can wait for people to approach your sights and blast them in closer proximity. Yeah, and aiming at the chest will always guarantee a kill at that close range. Here I show off when hearing is important for the game, and I show you how playing it with actual silvers hurt me. So over here you can see that I'm not doing anything. My friend's about to IC an opponent. I go to fight him, but there's a molly. My friend mollied. Before I continue any further, I wanted to give you guys a clear depiction of our ranks. I had an LE Smurf with us as a safety precaution to counter their Smurf, as I am not on an LE level that perhaps could be smurfing, and then we had actual silvers.
Surprise, motherfucker!
So this is the end of the episode. As you guys can see, there wasn't really much footage from the CT side because my game was really like fucking up. You can see my rank, so I was a silver. So I know that this episode wasn't really like anything at all. That is very important because they were not reacting the way that I thought silvers would react. I thought they would talk shit, talk about why we're using this certain weapon, and that never really happened. I even tried to incite this kind of violence, as you guys can see from this clip that I'm about to play.
Throwing flashbang.
After saying that, I didn't receive anything back from them. So, this is going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully, it will be a lot better for the next one. And shout out to Dylan for guessing when I recorded the last video. For this video, the hint is Kyrie got fined for everything that he did bad today, like going out and partying. And on that parting note, here's a good 4K clip that I got mad at Timber for stealing my ace.